Alright guys, got it running. Right now I got Samsung Galaxy Tab A6. I got it like $100 on Amazon. Works pretty darn good. We got RPM, temperature, GPS speed, boost pressure, fuel rate, voltage. It'll also read codes and everything else. This is the only way I got it to work to read the ECU was if you look down here, I got, sorry about the lighting. Let's see if I can fix that. So if you look down here, I got OBD Link SX. It was like, I don't know, $12 on Amazon. Wired the OBD2 connector, which it really only needed power, ground, and K-line. Super easy to connect. I ended up getting a connector that had all the ends already pre-terminated, so I could just delete what I didn't need. So I'm gonna do a little bit better routing on this. It was just kind of temporary to get it working, and then until it turned off. It's on the gauges, it won't turn off, but I got it's called an OTC to USB. So it's a female, goes from the micro USB to female USB connector. And I originally got a Wi-Fi adapter so I could have this plugged in to the cigarette lighter and charge, but I couldn't get the Wi-Fi adapter to talk correctly to any of the apps I tried. I tried a few. I tried, so OBD Link is the one that works. And I tried a couple. I think I deleted them because they didn't work. I tried a couple and I couldn't get any of them to talk because of whatever protocol it is. But it's running nice. Need to clean up some of the wiring I had to add for the fan control. I added extra ground. I got here, I'll turn the motor off so you can hear me better. So, like I was saying, I gotta clean up the wiring a bit in here. I got the fan control. I didn't want to bother with the ECU control on the fans and dealing with all that, so I went with a thermostat switch. I added extra ground, which I probably don't need. I can delete, but just got to clean up some of that, and I want to clean up this mess. I got a fused block here to put in for have everything fused. Got a relay for ECU power. I got a relay for what is that relay for? I needed it for something. Oh, this is the fan relay. This is ECU power relay. This is the Volkswagen Bosch glow plug relay. I think I got a couple glow plugs that aren't working. I still need to check out because it's really starting hard to start when it's cold. So it's either the glow plugs or I need to check the timing again. But you can see what I ended up doing. So turbo out. I changed up a little bit because I didn't like some stuff. So I got this. This is one of the I think the original turbo out tube and then into a, I made, let's see, this is just a reducer, plumbing reducer there, I think. Oh no, this is just the end of the original turbo out pipe here. Into a 2-inch, rubber connector into 2-inch up to a 3-inch or 2.5-inch plumbing reducer. So I want to get a silicone boot for that, and then do just a piece of pipe here into that. But it works for now. This was just an original tab that was still there, and you end up using that to hold the pipe so it doesn't wobble around, so it's nice and solid. But the reason why it's taken so long for an update is the studs I used for the adapter plate. Let's probably get a little bit better view on the other side. The top two broke on me twice. Up on the motor there. So I used grade 8 bolts, and I didn't have studs at the time, so I just cut the heads off the bolts and chamfered the plate, and I welded them. And I think welding on those grade 8 bolts ended up hardening the bolts and caused them to be brittle with the vibrations of the motor. So after like 50 miles of driving, they'd shear off. So I've had to pull the transmission off twice to fix that. First time it happened, I thought, well, maybe my welds weren't great, but after the second time, I decided I threw the plate back on the mill, grabbed a carbide end mill and milled out the hardened steel, and then I grabbed a 5/8 grade 5 bolt, so I wouldn't have such an issue with the vibration, because it's going to be in tension. So I threaded the plate 5/8 and then turned down the 5/8 bolt on the lathe, and then threaded the turn down section, the 1/2 13 that needs to go through the transmission. And so far I got like 350 miles on this now, and they haven't moved yet, so I think I got that problem licked. It's running real nice. I'm doing about mid-30s on fuel. I got 265 75/16s on. It does about 2100 RPM at 55. I'm thinking maybe just a little bit bigger tire would help that a little bit, but it's quite a bit of a cost difference from 265 to 285. So we'll see how that goes, but we need to, future projects, I'm gonna close this gap in here from the body lift on the bumper and bring it, and then angle it in, make it look nice. I'm gonna cut some vents in the front for the intercooler, clean up this wire, and my light wiring needs to be actually mounted. And then I'm gonna redo the rear bumper, pull that off, pull the hitch off, and I got some 6-inch channel from a buddy of mine. It's like 3/8 or half thick. It's freaking stout. So that'll be the rear bumper. I got a few, let's go over what I got to add here. So I got this fuse block with fuses to add where that bus bar is. I got an outside air temp, which will be kind of cool. And then I got a keyless entry system from Amazon. It was like 20 bucks, couldn't pass it up. It's already got power locks. So if you want to see a video on me installing keyless entry on that, let me know in the comments. I can try to do a little bit better version of a video rather than a talking head, and maybe go over wiring that. We'll see. Might end up just doing that today. So anyway, Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. You know, all the standard YouTube stuff. Go over. I got the ECU kind of tucked away all in there. I haven't really mounted it, but it's shoved in there and looks fairly clean and tidy. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.